Yes, so just a clickbait title now. It's just a clickbait title. Excellent video. Consider this an excellent video. I will do what the other people do and invert the color scheme. Will that work? Invert colors. Testing audio. Yes, that was a great video. We're live streaming it again, boys. We are changing the video. Peppa Pig is very heavily copyrighted. So we must not get copyright strikes this time. So we're gonna play Monkey Business. Here we go.
Monkey business.
We're gonna play some BeamNG Drive. Here we go. We're getting to the climax.
Monkey.
COVID-19 cases recorded 1,645 cases, bro. Here we go, BeamNG Drive, man. BeamNG. Favorite game. BeamNG Drive.
Let's talk about Republicans David Valadao and
Okay, we're not gonna try.
both tried to gut Medicare.
Yeah. Oi. Should've been on that knockoff, that weird Russian YouTube kids train thing. It's ultra Russian. The dude's wearing like communist paint. And everything's in Russian. But it's voice acted in English. So I'm like, what? English Russian cartoon. It's called Trains. I should maybe show it, but I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. It only gets like 2,000 views for each video, so like, I don't really know. My darn monitor thing, my phone clip I use in school. It's pretty loud, isn't it? Top Gear Test Track. Well, Top Gear Test Track is trying to load Sport Coupe. 1968. Dreams come true. Oh, I forgot. Updating the mods. It's gonna be like this for a little bit until it finally gets back on track. My dreams come true. Take me to my wonderland. Where you wanna go? Take me to the wonderland. Top Gear Test Track. No tires in this one too. But this one was just fine earlier. How about the other one? This one still has tires. We're gonna have a hardcore wipeout soon. Let's try the Corsa GT. Darn it, no. Off-road truck time. I saw that tip there. You'd be like, what do you want to choose? Desert Trials. Desert Trials is probably the most built-up car. This is a big map. Holy cow. Hitting our top speed. There we go, hitting top speed. 160. We keep going faster and faster. Oh shoot, we're dying, dude. That wheel just came off. Come off. This reminds me of Forza Horizon 2. This map. Oh no! Ah, that was pretty awful. That was like really bad. Now what if we just put a JPEG? After this, they're gonna put a JPEG. And just a BeamNG drive. And I look like a pig. Pontiac GTO. It's finally here, guys. The Pontiac GTO. Oh, look at this thing. The GTO is coming for you. The GTO is coming for your life. The GTO is going to end your life in a horrible accident. Watch this. This thing is horrible to drive. Oh, right, it drives like a boat. Oh no, the GTO is gonna wreck! And it wrecks kind of realistically too. That's with the axle and suspension should be messed up. The engine died. No, it didn't actually. It's a 707, 747. As you see this monstrosity driving towards you, I'm gonna eat you alive! And you see this thing like, bro, who's driving this piece of crap? It's me, it's BUBHYT. Drifting this monstrosity. Ah! What the heck's going on here? Holy cow. Oh no. The GTO is really screwed up now. And some people just click on this link. GTO crash. Oh no, the GTO understeering. Ah. Oh my gosh, we're gonna floor it. We're gonna floor it. Oh. Long as it picks up.
For some reason, your baby falls asleep whenever reggaeton plays on YouTube Music. Strange? Maybe. But you're thankful for whatever puts your baby to sleep. Now, you're just hoping they don't wake up during this ad. Upgrade to YouTube Music Premium and get uninterrupted ad-free music. More non-stop reggaeton, more non-stop sleep. Start a trial on us. Terms and conditions apply.
Experimental live stream. I'm just eating some macaroni and cheese. Ew. Yummy. Great stream. No. Oh, it's the Ordinary Gamers. Ordinary Gamers is here. Warning, there will be swearing in this video. That's all private.
British people be like, hey, anyone got a seg, eh? How's it all going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mudahar, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sit back, relax. You just heard 3 different dialects and different languages in the span of 30 seconds. But you know what we're about to go into? Mukbang channels. Most specifically, a creator known as Nikocado Avocado. Now, this is a channel that I looked at a while ago when I looked at mukbangers. And now, before we begin, let me just say, I have no problem with people who create mukbang content. I think mukbang content is, honestly, if you enjoy it, do it, produce it, make it, and people will laugh. Honestly, that's all we're here for on this website. My style of video is something that people may not enjoy, and some people will really enjoy. And the same thing goes for mukbangs. What I don't understand is someone else's pleasure, right? And that's completely
Some
okay.
ordinary gamer.
This is mostly about this specific creator and like this long-lasting history of like this person's path from like vegan to villain, as to quote the Right Opinions, 4.5-hour video. Okay, there are 2 topics you make long videos on: Nico Avocado and Metal Gear Solid 4. That's about it. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go down this rabbit hole. So
About
sit
Doki
back,
Doki
relax,
Literature
and we're gonna
Club.
watch a person who is
Doki
slowly
Doki
engorging
Literature Club.
themselves
We should play
to
that
death.
game.
Now, this is a channel, of course,
On live
2.15
stream.
million subscribers. Nico
I'm playing
is
Doki
not
Doki
a
Literature
small
Club
channel
today.
at all. Nico was here since 2014. My
Doki,
name
but I
is
need to
Nick. I
download
go
it from
by-
the Steam store. Let me see. How much does it cost? Excuse me. Doki Doki. How much does Doki Doki cost? Where's my Steam? There it is. Store. And then we're gonna search. Wait, what? It's free? Yeah, we're gonna download that. When did I play this? We're gonna download Doki Doki, guys. We're gonna download Doki Doki. My favorite horror game. You're like, what? This is a horror game? Oh boy, it is. And I love this one, and it takes 5 hours to play through it completely. 5 hours to play through it completely. 5 hours. Doki Doki, man. Great game. Play the game now. It's already launching it? Yeah, thanks, M2. Oh, wait. You actually have to edit the game's files to actually come get the perfect ending. Yes! Yes, yes! Yes! By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you aren't at least 13 years of age or content exposure, highly disturbing content. Yes, I agree. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. It just boots up in like 1 to 2 minutes, I swear. Yes. Hey! Boy, I see an annoying girl running down towards me from a distance, waving her arms at the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Settings. Then that sound gets pretty not old. You know it's kind of friendly and you never see yourself make it today. Well, it kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Bro, I'm so excited. I keep hitting the settings button. Used to walk to school together on days like this. Would start high school when she kept oversleeping more frequently and would get tired of waking up. She's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Haha! I overslept again! My voice sucks. My voice is like the most annoying thing. I overslept again! But it caught up this time. Maybe only, but because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say like they're thinking about ignoring me. But that's mean, beat you beach. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. But did we wait for me after all? But you did wait for me after all. I guess I don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. However you say, Sayori. This takes 5 hours to get through, so we're gonna split up in parts. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. It's the first day of Doki Doki Literature Club. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sparkled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, BU Beach, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs! I haven't been looking each other. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. I did? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content. I'm just getting by my average while sleeping, free time, games, and anime. I was just talking about worrying about that you weren't about socializing, any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And Now you're happy, but at die at thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Dang, that's so harsh! You trust me, right? I don't make a worrying about you. Alright. I'll just stick at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, be at least promise me if you try a little harder. Try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a girl? By such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. Let's try to read this a little bit better. Try to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Well, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. We must save. We're not saving. We actually have to save in this game. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around the relays. I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you up coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spaced out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed, man. Impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Oh, that you could come to my club, yo. Sayori! Yeah! This is the only way I'm going into your club. Hehe, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I'm ever aware about any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help her start a new club, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, then inherit the title Vice President. So sad, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. So I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why don't you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told you literature club yesterday, but I'm bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. Don't make any promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much overhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. So that alongside, fine, I'll stop her for a cupcake, alright? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, you know why I said soul? Because look what happens. If you ever played this game before, you must see this. This is pretty interesting. I deactively follow Sayori across the school. I'm gonna name this stream real quick. We're gonna name this Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a good horror game. Oh, no, we're not saving it. We're gonna edit it. Doki Doki Literature Club. Save. Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, here we go. I detectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year class and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings up the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. I'm so It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori's always been nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? A way to kill the atmosphere. Duh. Beat your beach. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escaping me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it! Sorry! Natsuzuki. The girl with some sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuzuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuzuki, full of energy. Now this is a low poly game, so I'm gonna do is we can turn up the resolution. Sorry, 1080p. Natsuzuki, full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that! Yuri appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuzuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, BU Beach. Monica smiles sweetly. And you know each other well, rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, leaving her smile and it gently feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, BU Beach. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry you got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to the table. As Suri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuzuki and Yuri over to the corner of the room, where Natsuzuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I make a seat next to Sayori. Natsuzuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you're ready. Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuzuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn, icing and little pieces of chocolate, where they used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea they are so, good at baking, Natsuzuki. Hee hee. Well, you know. Just hungry and take one. I'm hungry and I take one. Sayori grabs the one first. Then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks about her mouthful and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle I could take a bite. Natsuzuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She is waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuzuki. Why are you thanking me? This is not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Shiori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up Monosuke's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, sitting down in the teapot next to a cupcake tray. You kept the whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book. Cup of tea help you enjoy a good book. Well, I guess this is a great horror story. Not horror story, but horror game. Oh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is trying to impress you. And that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoying tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged her by Shiori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, but Shiori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting to everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be in a board member or any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing arguing about budget and publicity and the prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages any others into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Guys, remember to take the hint. This is a horror game. You might not understand it. This is a horror game. Monica is a great leader. There might be some weird things going on in the future. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. So they must start a new club. Well, you could put that away. Not many people are very impressed and start putting out all the effort and start making something brand new, man. Especially it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Dang. But it makes school events like that festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yeah, agreeing is my favorite pastime. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Although I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, BU Beach, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read past few years, I don't really have a good way of, answering that. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Aunt Suzuki's head suddenly perks up, man. Perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She keeps quiet! She keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's bad smile. Sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is especially impressive. Yuri goes passionate about her reading. She seemed to reserved and timid since the moment I walked up, and now she's obvious by the way her eyes light up and finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing? Oh, somebody left. We're gonna have to stop this since this is an interesting story. You should listen to this. I should show you scenes from it, but I'm like, nah. It would ruin the story. It would be spoilers. We don't want to see spoilers. I love this game. I watched the entire guy play through this 5 hours straight. Almost 5 hours straight. So I guess we're gonna end it here. And this is not comedy, this is horror. I need to edit that out. Let's do gaming. Complexity for you to throw out your loop. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh yeah, of course it starts with horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the moment at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected you that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But as a story makes me think or takes me up to another world, then I really can't put it down. I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world in only a brief moment. And that's what this is. It's a surreal horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I see his eyes dart over to me in a split second. Never mind! That's right. That's usually like to write about cute things, you know, Natsuki. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And gives that back. Fine. Your cupcakes. Your poem. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shiori sidles up to Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems! Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. As you give her her eyes, you wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing at the level of writing, that makes me more confident. You truest form of writing is. Okay, we're back. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Velcro, my Velcro Apple Watch. Charge it, man. Let's charge it. It's an older Apple Watch. It's used. It's my mom's Apple Watch. So it's Series 4. It's not even a newer one. But I mean, I like it. I still think it's worth $400 when it's brand new. It must be willing the readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing up the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable around to share hers. Oh, darn it. Oh, that never gets old. Return. I guess it's the same way for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone! Natsuki Yuri's quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. The next time we'll meet and we'll all share them with each other. That's everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we're all a new member. So I think we should help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Beat You Beach? Monica smiles, rumbling at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back on the topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth and what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Humph. Beat You Beach. You could play this on a cell phone. How much VRAM is this using? I'll be shocked, won't I? It's using like 10%. Like 0 gigs. 0% of my CPU. GPU is like, nah, we're not even getting used that much. 75. You can play on low clock, actually. Let's play on low clock. That's not loud in the background. There we go. Now let's go back to the game. Be a beach. You're all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That it's... If writing poems is a price I need to pay, or to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sierra wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super... Okay, here's a swear word. Pissed. ED. I'd be pissed. Okay. then that makes me official. Sorry for saying a swear word, but we have to read the lines. Welcome to the literature club. I'm in high school anyways. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Then with that, I can officially end today's meeting with a good note. I've remembered tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Be a beach. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. After this, when you make the poem, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the file so we can make a poem and do it again. Get really compressed class star Monica. The voice training skills. I really feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Yusaki clean up their food. Hey, Be a Beach, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Man, we're going home, son. We're going home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between our four girls. Sayori, Natsuzuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I will really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Ready for the poem writing? Okay, now I can choose a poem. Now let's Graveyard Childhood. Oh. Oh, roasted. You have a graveyard childhood. Captive marriage. Nobles in capital swimsuit. Graveyard. Oh! Oh, they gave you a hint! They give you a hint! Suicide. Yeah, that happens in this. We didn't know that happens in this. Oh, I can beat you, Beach. I'm glad you see you didn't run away from us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back to the Literature Club. The last one coming, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Be Beach. And it keeps the date too. Unseen text. Oh, there we go. Full screen. I guess it's the end of this stream. This is a pretty good game. Even possibilities. I hope this isn't too overwhelming the commute for you, because you drive headfirst into literature when you're not substitute. Okay, guys. Okay, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. She already told me you didn't even want to join clubs this year. Wait for it. And last year, too. I don't know if your plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuzuki, you're certainly a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mama. Natsuzuki finds herself stuck between the saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuzuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. B.U. Beach is always giving it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me and busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Shiori, that's because your room is so messy and it's distracting. And you always set your house on fire once. Is that so, hee? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and B.U. Beach have become good friends too? Yeah, I'm reading this kind of wrong. Shiori, as usual, Shiori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, what's Yuri? Me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. She made it sound like a big deal when it really isn't, or really not a big deal. I have to paraphrase it. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's time for me to recure the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book you might want that you might enjoy. Short read, so you should keep attention in. Even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. And this is how this girl accidentally so cute. She picked up the book and she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the schedule activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be in the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuzuki is running around the closet. I'm really curious and talk to Natsuzuki a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same cover she lent to me. More than that, she seems like to be on the first few pages. See, the music changed? Crap. She thinks she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Your eyes meet me with a split second. The only way that makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh, yeah, I didn't read the text. Oop, sorry. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But then I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to read some more of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what you meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious, but here, that Yuri isn't telling me, but I can't decide. I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have heard some time putting into it. Why isn't it recording this? My gosh, why is it not recording this? I guess I need to put it in window format. Let me fix that. I hear me reading a story, and you don't even see it. I mean, you haven't missed anything really yet. Just gonna go to settings and be like, window. Now you'll see it, right? Now you'll see it. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What about it anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over to the back. The book is titled Portrait of Mavork. There's an ambiguous eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Let me find my stream real quick on my cell phone. Alright. I just want to make sure that you don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's this girl in high school moves with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And then while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. And it changed the turn. We're gonna end the stream here, guys. We're gonna save it. Tomorrow, we might start on this second one. I can only handle so much reading of this. Reading out loud, and then getting so many darn mistakes. It annoys me. It straight up annoys me. So tell me if you guys like this. If you guys like this, stream. And I'll probably do another one tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye.